Alright, so we have a data download here. And we got some surprises. We got the sub EZAs for this Great Ape Turles, this base form Goku. We have this new free-to-play Turles details. We have obviously the actual Turles coming on, which by the way, his art looks pretty sick. That's our art. Pretty sick, right? Dr. Wheelo's full details, the bounty and sorry, let's just hop right into it. Just really quick here talking about these guys. Again, these guys do release in basically tomorrow night, right? Basically, right? Yeah, a day and 5 hours, everything releases, which it's quite a lot of things to like kind of just release all at once. I had to close all those tabs, but like all the stuff comes out tomorrow night. That's pretty cool, right? Turles, I talked about him a lot. I would just recommend watch my earlier videos. He's good, but he's not as good as he should be. This unit is like solid. Like they're like a new almost a Jordan base, but Jason Birder. This unit is quite good. Slot 1 guard, 20% reduction, support. Just perfect for a banner unit, right? But let's talk about the new units here. So we have the Goku and the Turles. I did do some translations here. We'll just take a look at it. So this Turles, on a super attack effect, he greatly raises attack for the turn, causes supreme damage with a high chance to stun, and that's just obviously just a very, very powerful effect for him to get, the high chance stun for like super battle road stations and stuff. Again, I'm looking at these sub EZAs as like, you know, super battle road, battlefield, stuff like that, not necessarily trying to look at them for red zone. This Turles, he could be interesting though, even for a red zone. His defense stats could get around like 700k from what I heard. The reason why is, well, right here. So he gets 120% attack and defense now at the start of turn, which is a very strong start buff. Then when key is 9 or more, he gets 3 key and then 120% attack and defense. Now that is multiplicative. So that's essentially, like if his defense is like 300k start of turn, he'll basically give himself like 300k defense when he's attacking, which is really, really good, right? Just kind of the situation it is. A little extra because of 20%, right? Then if there's 5 or more space traveling warriors category allies on the team, he does get 120% defense. This is like not too much to ask for. Unlike the new Turles team, this guy's going to be able to link very well with Turles. I mean, I want to show y'all this Great Ape Turles and this brand new Dokkan Fist Turles are going to share like 5 links right here. Very important links for this new Turles, right? When there's a low-class warriors category enemy or a planetary destruction category ally other than this character attacking in the same turn, he performs an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super. Now that will increase his damage. Defensively, he's not really going to get any better because he doesn't have defense raised on a super attack. I feel like the defense raise would be nice, but he doesn't need it. Based on what I'm hearing people say, his defense levels is around 600 to 700k range, which is quite good. Then he could transform into a Great Ape when conditions are met. He's actually one of the Great Apes that could transform twice, right? Which is really good. And then it's a 80% reverse probability, so likely you're gonna last 3 turns, I guess, from what I'm reading this correctly, right? But yeah, it's a moderate chance, I think, right? Like occasionally he'll transform to Great Ape up to twice, which again, once he transforms to Great Ape and lasts for these T3 turns, you can't get super attack during that turn. If you like are able to get a Great Ape transformation off in like the final phase of the fight and you have like a double Turles rotation, that is a game changer. This guy could be really, really good. I'm excited to see how it looks like in game. Now, we have this Goku, who's also, I think, a quite nice sub EZA, right? So, super attack effect. Supreme damage to the enemy, greatly lowers defense, and then raises all allies' defense by 30% for the turn. It's just nice that he has a 30% defense raise for himself. If you run him in slot 2, you can give the floating unit defense, but this guy, based on what I know of his details, he's not going to be like a slot 1 unit. A big massive change from just 10% attack and 20% defense per key sphere. He changes int key spheres to physical key spheres. Key to an 130% attack and defense. Power of Wishes category allies get 30% attack and defense, so he's supporting as well. 25% attack, 50% defense, and then 5% chance to crit per key sphere obtained, right? And like looking at all of that, it's not really that great, right? Because even though he's orb changing and supporting, he doesn't have any multiplicative buffs besides a super attack effect. So I could see you grab like 5-6 orbs with this guy. He's probably gonna be capping out like at 300-ish K defense or so. Probably with like even like Z fighters. I mean, all in the family active, right? What's his defense stat? Especially if it's like lower, 10,000. Yeah, it's like a solid defensive stat, right? Like this guy, this is all start of turn buffs is the issue. That's what I'm worried about him. But I don't know. 50% defense is a lot to get though, but we'll see. We'll see. Because if you got 5 orbs, that's 250% extra defense, right? So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. When HP is 59% or less, for 3 turns, he changes a random type of key sphere, besides in and physical to physical key spheres. So that's because he changes into physical, and then maybe he changes STR to physical as well. So that's like a double type key sphere changing. Then he gets an extra 25% attack per key sphere obtained. And at that point, I think he could do some solid damage with like the extra orbits for the extra crit damage, and then, you know, the extra attack. Build him full additional. He might be cooking just a little bit, right? We'll see. I think he's a solid unit overall. I think he'll be very helpful, again, for those modes that I'm talking about. Battlefield, Super Battle Road, stuff like that. Like those weaker modes that some people may struggle in certain categories, right? But like some people may struggle for Power Wishes, you know, whenever it gets to Super Battle World, right? Maybe you don't have like the top tier options. Maybe you're missing some options in some of these teams that are top tier, and this guy could be very helpful to you, right? Especially with this 59% HP restriction. I think like in Super Battle World especially is where you could see that. So yeah, I think he's fine, right? I'm not gonna say he's good or anything. I think I like the Turles better for sure, because like Turles is like suitable for actual red zone, but this guy I think he'll be still a nice option, right? Now we have the Prime Battle LR Dr. Wheelo. A lot of people aren't really like too excited about this guy, and it's because he has flat boost. This Dr. Wheelo unfortunately does have the flat boost, and those aren't really ideal. So his super attack effects: he raises defense for the turn, causes colossal damage, and lowers attack on the 12 key. 30% attack and defense as well on the 18 key, mega colossal damage, and he seals the enemy super attack. I said it as well, but obviously he only gets defense here. I'm focusing on the defense, right? 30% defense and super attack effect, I'll take that. So he activates the entrance animation, and then for 4 turns he gets key for an 80,000 defense if there's another revenge category ally on the team. Key plus 3 and then 100,000% 100,000 attack and defense. If there's one enemy, he gets key 3, 60,000 attack defense. And if that enemy's HP is 60% or more, he gets an additional 60,000 attack and then a medium chance to crit. I mean, like, sure, I guess, right? He doesn't really seem like he's going to be that great. Again, the flat boost is just not enough. Yeah, if there's 2 or more enemies, he has a 30% chance to guard, key 2, 40,000 attack, and then 100,000 defense. If HP is 40% or below, he gets an additional 60,000 attack and guaranteed crits. It's like his numbers are just not going to be enough, right? Like if you think about his defense, right? Let's say he gets 180,000 defense, then he gets 280,000 defense right here, and that's like with his let's say you're gonna be against one enemy most of the time. So let's say that is what 240,000 defense you get at the start of turn, essentially, if I'm doing the math correctly. Right, because 80 plus 60 would be 14. Yeah, basically that, and that's with his intro buff active. And then you add that to probably like his, I don't know, 100k defense-ish start of turn. With a 30% raise, if he gets an additional super, maybe. His active skill could be used when HP is 40% or below, or from the 5th turn from start of battle if there's an enemy whose HP is 60% or above. That's kind of like to go in like hand in hand with his guaranteed crit, right? He temporarily greatly raises attack, causes ultimate damage. Links are like okay, I guess, right? Prodigies, not really great. Mechanical Menaces suck. Revivals, meh. Thirst for Conquest is good. Scientist sucks. Shattered Lineaments solid. Legendary Power solid, right? It's like okay, Link set, I guess. Not really great. And then his category teams, right? Revenge, Resurrected Warriors, Move Bosses, Terrifying Conquerors, Battle Wits, Power Wishes. Yeah, honestly, he just kind of sucks, but what could you do? It's just flat boosts are just not enough, right? But okay, here's the free-to-play Turles here. Now this guy seems to be quite solid, right? I'll look and want to double check. He does get defense, right, on a super attack effect. Yeah, I'm scared because they have him getting these Turles defense on super attack. Then I mess up, but no. So he seems solid, right? He raises attack and defense for the turn, causes supreme damage, which is like a nice effect. I mean, I guess a stun could have been interesting. This guy seems like a super battle road unit. He gets key to an 120% attack and defense, 90% attack and defense when performing a super attack, 30% attack debuff for all enemies, medium chance to stun the attacked enemy. If he's facing 2 or more enemies, 60% attack and defense, and medium chance to guard all attacks. And then he gets a 30% chance to evade enemy attacks when target enemy is in attack down status. He has your typical Turles link set here, typical Turles, categories. This guy's screaming, I'm going to easy A in part 2, right? That's my opinion. He's definitely going to easy A in part 2. Bump all these medium chances, high chances, maybe even just make him get guaranteed guard somehow. And he could be interesting, but for now, he is kind of dead as a free-to-play unit. I mean, you can see people, super attack bother. I feel like, again, good shell could be good upon easy A. If his easy A could be interesting, like we saw Yamcha wasn't really that great. Bulma was bad, right? They could easily just add like extra things to his kit and make him insane, right? So we'll see. Like, they could just make his guard guaranteed, like I said. It could be really, really interesting. I do wish he kind of supported, though, but that's really it there. So, we have some upcoming missions here. The new support memory, we'll take a look at that. And then we have the Turles missions. They start tomorrow morning, so we'll get Turles' celebration info tomorrow morning, which I will cover on the channel, of course. Any burst mode upcoming? No burst mode upcoming here. Let me refresh her returnees page. Let's check and see if there's anything else here. Turles intro and Gohan support memory is using the upcoming Dragon Ball story, which is good. So there's the Gohan support memory where Icarus comes in and like kind of calms Gohan down. We'll see what this actually does in a few minutes. Part 1 missions, Turles promo movie, background music. Okay, so here is the support memory. Guess we can read it from here. From the third from start of battle, if HP is 58% or less, 20% attack and defense to hybrid Saiyan category allies for 2 turns, and then graded power category allies get 2 key for 2 turns. It's not a bad support memory. Hybrid Saiyan sucks right now, but it's like when Hybrid Saiyans becomes good, this will be a useful support memory. Considering it's level 1, like a level 3 or 5, like this will definitely like heal or something. And that could be interesting for sure. That is everything though, so yeah, a little bit of a longer data download video because there's actually a lot of units coming, man. This is good. I really like this quite a lot. Like there's a good amount of units coming. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the console will be solid. I wouldn't expect too much because this is just off celebration. Tanabata is going to be at the end of next month, so that's probably where they have a lot of their stocks in, but we'll see. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.